Go straight to you on this, Bill Kristol, because you were furious at the way that I propositioned one of these congressmen by asking him about his salary, but at least he's getting a damn salary. What about Halley?
I wasn't furious. I just thought it was amusing that you asked a Republican congressman about his salary and acted all indignant that he was getting a salary. But Jay Carney, the White House press spokesman, is doing such a fine job there. He's getting a salary, and the Democratic congressman's getting a salary.
They're all getting salaries.
Well, that's nice, but they...
in this period.
Fine.
Why should they get...
asked, I'm with you. Well,
why should they get salaries, and this very hard-working young lady be sent home on the spur of a moment with a piece of paper and has no money coming into her family?
Some of the congressmen, a friend of mine, Tom Cotton, the congressman from Arkansas, said he was giving up his salary for this period, but it's up to each person to do. There are essential employees. Well, what do you mean? What is your position?
The position is if they engineer a shutdown, they shouldn't be paid.
The House Republicans passed the Military Pay Act to make sure the military were paid. Those who were, and I think uniformed officers are paid, and those who were in support of people in uniform.
But not the Marine Corps lawyers.
I don't know how. Right, they aren't. That's right, because there's a government shutdown. And why is there a government shutdown? Because the Democratic Senate and President Obama will not accept two propositions: that the individual mandate should be delayed for a year, even though the exchanges have opened in total chaos today, and the second one, that congressmen should abide by the same rules as everyone else who goes into the exchanges. Those are such unreasonable demands that the President of the United States can't even negotiate with the Speaker about it. That Jay Carney can't even make an argument for why those are good pieces of legislation.
Bill, that sounds great, right? You begin with a non-starter and then say the person won't negotiate on the non-starter.
Why is it a non-starter?
Well, because first of all,
because it's a law, like Piers said. But didn't the President suspend the employer mandate? Didn't the President change other parts of the law? Shouldn't Congress have a right to say something?
But the President has been open to negotiating this law for the last 2 years.
Is that right?
Absolutely.
The House Republicans passed. The House Republicans suspended the individual mandate. They got 22 Democratic votes in the House. Senator Reid hasn't taken it up. President Obama said he'd veto it. He's not open to discussing anything. Instead, he opened the exchanges today, and they worked just great.
He simply won't do it with the government.
No, he would not. I'm sorry, that's not true.
The exchanges have been a mess. First of all, you're overstating the level of calamity at the exchanges. And second, this is a major piece of legislation, perhaps the most significant piece of legislation in 50 years. It's not uncommon that there might be a slightly long line.
And when was it passed? I forgot. Not for 3 years ago. And President Obama, it's the top priority of his administration,
Absolutely.
And they had this chaos that they had today. Doesn't that tell you something?
I don't concede that it was chaos. Yes, there are a lot of people.
Okay,
this is what happens when everybody in America has access to health care.